Be sure to join my 4K gold giveaway before it ends in about 3 days, so be sure to enter down in the description. Hello guys, it's me Gleff back again, and today Deca released probably it is the largest update in 2021 so far, and now after the holidays we've gotten our first update. So we can go over the biggest update so far, Oryx Sanctuary Access. Drop rates for all runes have been increased. In particular, shield runes have gotten a great increase. I feel like that's really needed because it was so hard to get, and hopefully we have steady amount of runes, equal amount of runes everywhere, so there's not a single rune that is like the hardest one. Because before, at the launch of the Oryx event, helmet rune was the hardest, then they fixed the drop rates, and then shield rune was impossible to get. We have introduced a new event quest in the Tinkerer that will help you recycle runes, converting them to each other with the extra cost of 4 Oryx marks. So it's pretty cool that you can now transform the ones you've gotten. So if you have 12 sword runes and want to get the shield rune now, you can do that with 4 Oryx marks. And I think it's the 01 marks that come from the Oryx castle instead of Oryx 3 marks that was rumored before. There's a little chance the portal monument for Oryx Sanctuary will just open by themselves when you complete the wine cellars. That's also a pretty nice feature, and I feel like I think they said something in the like a spoiler before that it can even open all 3. So that I hope that's like doesn't happen every time. Maybe like a 10th of the runs or 1 in 20 or something. That it still has a decent chance of happening. Then the second part of this update is the item forge. We are very happy with the incorporation of the blacksmiths. We are very happy with the incorporation of the blacksmith into the game. We have made some balance changes to material values required for items. Balanced crafting values for certain high-end items. So what I can see in my own item forge is that the Oryx 3 whites, the Horn, the Glad Guard, the Divinity, and the Escutcheon shield has been increased to 60 now. So that requires 4 instead of 3 end-game items to craft. Luckily I crafted 9 horns myself with some gold and some forged fire, and I barely have any fungal whites left. They added new blueprints to the game, amongst them Fractured Gemstone Wakasashi, Star of Enlightenment, Orb of Conflict, Tablet of King's Avatar, so that's pretty cool. Tweaked drop rates for high-end blueprints. 03 miniboss blueprints now drop only from Oryx Sanctuary, so we can't get the Dama whites from Marble anymore, so now you can actually, or you have to go to Oryx Sanctuary to get them. And I think that's a really great change. As a reminder, in the last patch we adjusted daily forge fire to 300, and they've also shared the material values with us. So what I can see here in the item forge is that they've done all the event whites like Dirk of Cronus, Orb of Conflict, Tablet of King's Avatar, Shield of Ogmer, and the Oreo up to it costs 60 forge or 60 legendary items to craft, or not 60, that's 4 of them, but they've increased those and the Oryx whites to 4 instead of 3, and I think that's fine. They have also put in the same information that we got in the spoiler update 3-4 days ago on Friday, and it's just Lost Halls and Cultist, Void, Fungal Cavern, Crystal Cavern improvements, and it's good improvements. Like Agnos Titan now only spawns 3 evil spirits at a time at a much lower rate, adjusted dungeon generations, so you have to do 3 flames now in the Lost Halls to open the Cultist instead of 5, but there will still be 5, but you have to do 3, so that's really nice that they're saying Agnos Titan only requires 3 evil spirits out of 5 to have been found to activate, so that's I love that change. I feel like Cultist now maybe is worth doing, because before it took so long time and the loot wasn't that great compared to what you could get from MBC and Void together. They've also added a bunch of other fixes that is just like minor fixes and just quality of life. But one that stands out here is the XP distribution is now consistent for nearby users when regular enemies are killed by other users. So before it was a bug that you didn't get the XP from nearby minions if you didn't shoot it, or if it drops any soulbound items. So I think that's a great change, and people thought that they wouldn't do it, and I'm happy they did it. And what is this? Content creator skins. Our Twitch and YouTube content creator partners now have exclusive skins of their own. Say hi mom and wave to the camera if you see one of those in game. That's very nice. Sadly, we haven't gotten them yet, and I might do a video on them later. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. It's been under development for like 4 months now, from the beginning, and yeah, I'm super happy about these skins. I really like them. I think the Blood Queen did a great job on them, and yeah, they look pretty amazing. So overall, I think this update just brings 100% good updates and finishes to stuff that was painful and just bothered us players with the item forge. I feel like my criticism of the item forge I did a while back, I think they listened, or maybe not to the video, but there's been a lot of discussion about it, and I'm happy that they're listening to us, because I want, for the item forge, for example, I want event whites and O3 whites to be more special, and that you don't that you can get Dama whites from doing a Lost Halls and then just do one Oryx and get the one Oryx mark and craft them. So I feel like that's great that you have to actually go into Oryx 3 now. I feel like some people might say no to that, but it's a part of the game that you have to develop. You can't go from completing a UDL for the first time and completing Oryx next day. You have to practice, and during that time you will die, and you will be sad, and you will be happy, you will get loot and such things. But I feel like Oryx 3 should be a challenge to everyone. It was a challenge for me in the beginning. I died 15-20 times, and I feel like they're making the content there exclusive to Oryx Cos or Oryx 3, and now with the improved rune system, more players can go there, so you don't have to rely on a Discord, because that was also a problem that I saw people talk about, and I also feel like, oh, why do you have to be in a Discord and such? And I'm not happy about the Discord system in the game right now, but this is a great step forward for working like against Discords, that you get them more like the runes more availability and such, so other players can do it by themselves. Or if you're in a guild, 5-10 people together, try and do it together, and you might fail and you might succeed, so that's nice. Yeah, but I guess that's everything for the video today, and I'll see you guys later. Subscribe to the channel, follow my Twitch, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.